How's it going, San Diego? Mike Chiselle here at Monserate Winery with Joel Work of the Work family. We're here to talk about eats, things happening in Fallbrook, and what it takes to make great wine. Hey, we are so excited to be here today to sit down with one of the Works, Joel Work, the baby brother of the Work family, the now famous Monserate Winery here in Fallbrook, California. The event space, the tasting room, has just launched. We've got this insane charcuterie board sitting here in front of us, and we're so excited to share a little bit of the story about Monserate Winery with you guys here today. Joel, how did we get here? Tell us the story of what your dad had to go through to bring Fallbrook and bring the community this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long story. Our family comes from Fallbrook. My dad actually used to work at this property here. It used to be the Fallbrook Golf Course for about 50 years.
I heard it was the only job he was fired from. Is that true?
It is the only job he was fired from.
And then he came back to buy the golf course.
30 years later, came and bought it. They bought the property in 2016. We planted vineyards immediately, and then 2019 we had our first harvest, and we were really lucky to open in 21 in a small modular building. But now, finally, after the 8.5-year wait, we're in our brand new main buildings here.
What were the biggest battles that your family had to face in order to get here?
From the challenge of just getting the permit process to learning a brand new industry. You know, my parents come from golf course construction, and that's how he was able to come in to do this wonderful project here. Getting our whole family in here and each one of us trying to learn a different field of the business here as quick as possible.
Working with family cuts both ways. How have you, as the younger brothers, divided the roles between you and Josh and Jake?
I'm sure just anytime you get too many boys in one household, there's some
100%.
fighting.
Yeah.
But you know, as we grew up and we all became adults, we just became like best friends. And now I love getting to work with them every day. My parents are obviously, they're the owners. They're the ones with the ultimate say in things. They're the ones who are guiding the boat. Josh, my oldest brother, he runs the entire event department. So all those amazing weddings that we do, to private events that we throw, to salsa nights that we do, to comedy nights, to my middle brother, who we like to call Big Brain. He does everything back end, whether that is website design, to implementing complicated softwares, and even writing his own code to give us the functionality to what we need. And then I do the final part. Anything day of, I help out with, managing the tasting room and the gift shop, wine club. I help out with our food service, anything during day of service from 11 to 5. That's my job.
Do you have a vision of your family being in wine as you get older and there'll be a third generation of Works here working at the winery?
One of those things, having a child has brought into light even, you know, my dad's passion for us to be a part of this, and now my passion for him to be a part of it one day. I mean, that would be an unbelievable blessing for him to have that opportunity to if this place lasts, which God willing it does, for him to have that opportunity to grow up, to be a part of, you know, there's so many different areas from winemaking to working in the vineyard to in the tasting room, wine club, restaurant, events, you know. So I think that's been the coolest thing for me and my brothers, and hopefully our future kids is, you know, there's a lot of different interests in this company, and so it's easy to find something that you'll fall in love with.
Personally, with the wineries in Temecula, the growth in Escondido, the growth here in Bonsall and Fallbrook, where do you think Southern California wine is headed? I mean, I think we're mini Napa already.
On the back of every bottle, we have our vision statement. It's community, conservation, and commitment, and we take that to heart, and we really want to be the best winery in Southern California. If San Diego County is one of the best places to grow anything in the world, the weather is so consistent. When you have those nice 90-degree days and then it drops down to a cool nighttime, it helps stress those grapes out to make even better fruit.
Great analogy. For those that are watching this video and this is a brand new thing for them, what's your favorite wine and what are your favorite eats?
We grow 15 varieties here. We specialize in Italian wine since we are in the similar equator line to Italy. But one of the biggest varieties that we grow here is Montepulciano. And this one here we call Monte Luna. As you can see, it doesn't look like a normal Montepulciano as a red wine. We actually bleed it from the skins immediately, so it's called Saunier style. Okay. Just a little bit of color from those skins gives that beautiful peachy color to it. It's big alcohol, it's 14.6 for a rosé, so it packs a punch on the end. anytime you come here, any of the wines, you get a charcuterie board. It's just the best way to pair all the wines. There's so much complexity on the board, from the different cheeses that we do to the different salamis and the fruits and the bread. Any wine you choose, something's going to just be magical to pair with it.
What do the next 2-3 years look like for you, and what do you want the community to know, or those that are looking to make Fallbrook a potential home?
As I was saying, there's the 3 C's as a company here, and one of them is community. And so that's not just Fallbrook, San Diego County, really anyone who comes to us is going to be our community. They could provide a space for all the people that are already living here to have something to go out, to enjoy a glass of wine, you know, to go to a restaurant and have an amazing Italian meal. We also have behind us this beautiful barrel room that's purely for events, from weddings to birthday parties to rehearsal dinners to any type of celebration you want to hold. So we got a little bit of everything for just about everyone.
Hats off to your mom and dad, and thank you guys for fighting the good fight and bringing something so impressive here to the community. For those watching, how do they get in contact with you? How do they find out about hours, information, etc.?
You just go to monseratewinery.com. That's where you can see everything we do. We have our events tab on there. If you want to get information about the weddings or booking a private event, there's a contact form. You just fill out your details, and then one of our coordinators will reach out to you.
Hope this was informational for you guys. If you are in the North County area and you don't come by to come see the works in Monserate Winery, you're in the wrong. Please get here. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for being with us here today.